This is the first card of our robust vocabulary story for the week. It is called Brer Rabbit and the Hurricane, an African American folk tale. Here are some questions to think about while I read this story. What kind of weather would make you run for cover? And how can all kinds of weather be dangerous? Once all the animals lived together in one community. It was a quiet, tranquil place. Now, tranquil is a new word. I'm going to give you a minute to think about what does tranquil mean. Tranquil means calm and peaceful. When the times were good, the animals all had jobs and plenty to eat. But if times were not so good, the animals had to struggle to live and often went to bed hungry. It was one of those bad times. The fields and the trees were empty, and there was not enough to eat. All the animals thought about food all day long. All the animals, that is, except Brer Bear. The skinnier the animals got, the fatter Brer Bear got. The animals often talked about why Brer Bear was so fat and they were so skinny. One day Brer Rabbit said, "Let's stop talking about it and do something about it." Brer Rabbit decided to keep an eye on Brer Bear to learn his secret. Brer Rabbit found a good hiding place near Bear's home. "I'll just watch what old Brer Bear does," said Brer Rabbit. The next morning Brer Bear was up before the rooster had a chance to crow. He headed into the woods, so Brer Rabbit followed along behind, but not too close. After a bit, Brer Bear went over a hill, and Brer Rabbit lost him. "Where's that bear off to now?" wondered Brer Rabbit. Just then a breeze blew by, and Brer Rabbit smelled something sweet. There is another one of our new words called breeze. A breeze is a light, gentle wind. When Brer Rabbit came over the top of the hill, what do you think he saw? Why, he saw Brer Bear sitting in a tree, eating sweet, gooey honey right off of a honeycomb. Brer Rabbit shouted, "Please, Brer Bear, I'm so hungry. Would you share just a little of your honey with me?" But as you may know, bears have a huge appetite and are not good at sharing food. Brer Bear looked down and frowned at Rabbit. "You better get away from here. This is my honey," he growled. The next day, Brer Rabbit got the other animals together and told them what he had seen. "Why can't he share with all of us?" asked Brer Possum. "Don't fret," said Brer Rabbit. "We're all going to have some of that sweet honey. I have an idea. I believe our weather reporter is forecasting a hurricane," he said with a wink. The word forecasting means to predict something in advance. So Brer Rabbit is predicting a hurricane. So Brer Rabbit and the others worked out a plan. At Brer Rabbit's signal, some of the animals would shake the trees, and those with wings would flap them in the tall grass. All this flapping and shaking would cause such a great commotion. Commotion means a lot of noise and excited activity. "We'll tell old Brer Bear it's a hurricane," laughed Brer Rabbit. Brer Rabbit ran towards the honey tree where Brer Bear was eating. He gave the signal. The others started shaking and flapping. "Hurricane's a-comin'! Hurricane's a-comin'!" Brer Rabbit yelled. "The weather reporter is forecasting a hurricane, and I have to tie myself to the tree before I blow away." The animals were making such a commotion that Brer Bear quickly scrambled down the tree. He begged Brer Rabbit to help him. "Please, Brer Rabbit, tie me to the tree with you," he pleaded. "I don't want to blow away." Brer Rabbit said, "Here, Brer Bear, I'll tie you to the tree first, then I'll tie myself." He went around and around and around that tree with a rope, making several knots as he went. "Oh, Brer Rabbit," said Brer Bear, "be sure to save some rope for yourself." "Oh, I will," said Brer Rabbit with a smile. When he was sure that the bear could not move, Brer Rabbit called out to the others, "Come and take a peek at Brer Bear." Suddenly the commotion stopped, and conditions became calm again. All the animals came and had a good look at Bear. Then they all climbed the tree to eat as much honey as they wanted. They took home a lot of honey for their families, too. I wonder if anyone ever came along and untied the bear. Now here are some questions to go with those pictures and see if we understood this funny little tale of these animals that had to trick Brer Bear. What problems do the animals have? They're very hungry, aren't they? In what way does Brer Bear look different from the other animals? Well, Brer Bear was quite fat because he was eating something that the other animals didn't have. What does Brer Rabbit want to find out about Brer Bear? He wants to know what he's up to every day. What does he learn? He sees that Brer Bear has some honey up in the tree. What is Brer Rabbit's plan? He's going to start a hurricane. Not a real one, but he's going to make up a hurricane. Why does he want to trick Bear? Because they want to get some honey, don't they? Of course, the fourth card is the end. Why does Brer Bear want to be tied to the tree? He thinks a hurricane is coming, and he doesn't want to blow away. Who ties Bear to the tree? And that would be Brer Rabbit. How are the animals able to get away with the honey? Well, they climb up in the tree and they have some honey and they take it home to their families because Brer Bear is tied to the tree. And the last sentence of this story is, I wonder if anyone ever came and untied Brer Bear. What do you think?